Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. My name is Nicole. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love, your support, for supporting the channel. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for healing yourself, for doing the work, for loving yourself, for being here, being present, becoming your best self. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being here. This is healing for you, it's healing for me. I'm so grateful to be here to serve, to help you on your journey. Thank you so much. My heart is full of gratitude. Thank you. So today's pick a card will be, how do people view your beauty? Okay, so we're going to talk about inner beauty and outer beauty. So we'll be talking about your physical beauty and how do they view your personality or just your energy. Okay, we're going to be talking about both. So pile one, we have here womb. And these were randomly pulled. Pile two, transform with raven. And pile three, the shift. Doesn't matter your gender or your energy, whichever you identify with. It does not matter. We're going to be tapping into all energies here. Okay, so timestamps are linked below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is linked below as well. If you feel called to choose more than one pile, that is okay too. Follow your intuition and trust yourself. Thank you, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, Pile One. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Let's get into this. Okay. How do people view your beauty, Pile One? Okay. Oh, this is really a beautiful card. People view you as very breathtaking, okay? Doesn't matter your gender here, doesn't matter which energy you identify with. People feel like some of you people feel like you are a bombshell. Some of you people feel like you have this unique, ethereal look to you. Some of you just look so different, like you stand out, okay? Many people love your physical body, okay? For some of you, like if you are a feminine here, masculines feel like, you would look good pregnant, or they think about having a baby with you, or they feel like, again, like you look like, you come across as very abundant. If you are masculine here, feminines would like to have a baby with you, or they feel like, they dream about things like that. They feel like, that's a dream or something that they fantasize about. People are drawn into your hair. Okay, your hair seems to be really prominent here. Doesn't matter whether it's long or short, it doesn't matter. Some of you may have a unique hair color, or you try like different hairstyles, or you switch up your look. People just feel like you're very, very beautiful, okay? Like you have a very unique look. For some of you, it's like people try to figure out like your ethnic background. Like you don't, like, they kind of like, some of you could be like biracial, or, have just a different look, and people can't really pinpoint, your ethnicity. Okay, like they kind of get a little like they're not sure, because again, many of you just look very different, but it's very captivating. Okay, many of you are stand out powerhouse beautiful, handsome people, okay? Just very, very good looking, very attractive. People are very drawn into you. And people just feel like you have a very abundant energy, okay? Like you seem like you're abundant, your energy is abundant. It's very beautiful, okay? Now let's find out some more. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands, the World, wow. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Regardless of your, many people are drawn into your body, okay? Your physical body. Many of you, people find your physical body to be very beautiful, very attractive, okay? Many of you, people will stare at you. People are very curious about you. They're really into your body. For some of you, people idealize you or they have fantasies about you, particularly like they see your body, they see your looks. I'm not saying that you're being overly sexualized here, but some of you could be, okay? And I'm not saying you're doing this, but it's like people may kind of, because some of you could like be on a public platform or you have some type of social media platform or following. But I feel like a lot of, people fantasize about you because of your beauty, because of your physical looks, your physical appearance, okay? Some of you may even attract obsessive lovers, okay? Lovers that really get obsessed with you and have a difficult time letting you go or moving on. Again, does not matter your gender here. Some of you, I'm getting this energy that, when you break up with someone or you move on from a relationship, your exes, they never forget you. And for some of you, they still are very much, I don't want to say caught up on you. I mean, that may resonate though for someone, but it's like they still think about you, they still dream about you. A lot of people fantasize about you. And that's why I said for some of you, you could have a public platform here and, people get to, see your pictures and your content and your videos. And so they have fantasies about you because they feel like, they have these dreams because they're very attracted to your physical body, because your physical body, your features are very beautiful. For many of you, again, it's your chest, okay? They feel like you have, it doesn't matter whether you're masculine, feminine, they feel like you have a beautiful chest here, beautiful hair. Legs are very appealing as well. For some of you, it's also, again, your skin tone. It's something about your features and your skin tone. Like some of you don't, it's like, it's a question mark as to like, what is your race or what is your ethnic background, okay? Some people look at you and it's like they can't really tell exactly, your ethnic background, if that makes sense. It's like you're ambiguous in that way. You're ethnically ambiguous, okay? Or racially ambiguous. People just kind of like, and that's like for some people, if that resonates for you, because it's like a mystery, it's like that draws them in even more. Okay. Some of you, it may not be that deep. Like you may just be one race or something like that. Or you may not be. But anyway, that draws people in. That'll make sense for someone. For some of you, like if you're a masculine, you know, people feel like, again, like you would be really good in the bedroom, okay? You come across as like you know what you're doing. Come across as like you would be a great time. You will be a fun lover, but you also have this stability. If you're a feminine here, again, many people fantasize about you, and they fantasize like all different types of fantasies. Like some of you, you know, if you're feminine, you may be like very divine feminine energy, because with this card here, this is like Empress energy. So you may be very like divine femme, you know, very divine feminine. So masculines dream about like rescuing you and like saving you and like being your knight in shining armor, and like you being like that damsel or like helpless, and you know, needing the masculine to come save you. Um like a lot of people, I know I keep saying this, but it's like that's coming through very strongly, that a lot of people fantasize about you. And this could even be, even if you're not on a public platform, this could just be like people that you work with, people in your community. If they see you, you know, if you go to, you know, if you're like running errands and stuff, you may kind of go to the same places and people see you. Like it's that type of energy. They just kind of like stare and they wonder. They feel like, again, you're very beautiful, you're very captivating. You leave people speechless. You leave them like wondering who you are, what's your name, what's your story. It's something about your physical features, okay, that really is a standout. You have standout physical features, okay, very unique. And for some of you, it could also be, like I said, I'm definitely getting the hair, but it could also be like your style, and but it's also, again, something with your body. Okay, some of you, if you're a masculine, even if you're not a masculine, but that did come through kind of clearly, that if you're a masculine, you could be taller, like a bit above average height for masculines. But there's something here about your chest. And again, regardless if you're a feminine or a masculine, it's something here about your chest that really draws people in. For some of you, again, it's like people feel like you have some type of glow, or you have like, you look like you take care of yourself, or you dress really nicely as well, like, or your style fits the way you look, if that makes sense. Like it all kind of connects. If you have a unique and different style, it fits like your physical features. Like whatever it is, everything flows and fits well, but it's a standout. Like you get noticed, okay? Like even if it's like, I'm just hearing that, like even if you have on something like what someone else next to you has on, like let's just say you know, you have on like a t-shirt and some shorts or something. The person next to you has on t-shirt and shorts. You guys could have on the same thing, but you're going to get noticed before the person next to you, because it's just something about your energy and your physical look. But it's like your physical features really match your style, and it just all works very well. And it really grabs a lot of people's attention. For some of you, I feel like you're a little like, you don't really pay attention to people paying attention to you, or you don't really notice it, or you're kind of in your own zone. For some of you, you know, for some of you, I do feel like, you know, that a lot of people are like you and have their eyes on you and are watching you and things like that. Like you already know this. But for some of you, I feel like you get more attention than you realize. Like you may just kind of be in your own world, a bit oblivious to it. And you actually get a lot more attention than you probably would think. A lot more people notice you than you may think, okay? And like I said, for some of you, like your exes, they do not want to see you moving on. They do not want you to be away from them. They want to have you to themselves. For, like I said, for some of you, you attract obsessive partners, okay? Partners that get very obsessed with you. They don't want to let you go. They don't want you to move on. You know, they even they do things to really claim you, okay? They really, you know, they don't want you moving on. But that's coming through very clearly. This was the first card out. Like it's very much like, you're mine. You're not going anywhere. We're together forever. Like that's the energy. Okay, let's find out some more. How do people view your beauty? Okay, creator, water. Change maker, make waves. Stop, drop, and ground. Okay. External validation. Sacred mirrors. Creator air. Okay. So some of you could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But you don't have to be. Or you could be an earth sign because we did see a lot of earth energy here as well. And that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is big, like, it doesn't matter whether you're, again, feminine or masculine. This is big divine energy, okay? Very divine, very beautiful, okay? Very in your power. Many of you, people feel like, we're going to get into the inner beauty now. People feel like you're very, very sensitive, very loving, very generous, very kind, very emotional. And when I say emotional, I mean like emotionally intelligent, emotionally equipped, emotionally sensitive. Like that, I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. Like people actually, many of you, I feel, you probably attract partners that are emotionally avoidant or emotionally closed off and emotionally distant. And it's like you melt the ice. You melt the ice in their heart, or get them to become more in tune with their emotions. You bring that out. People feel like that is a big part of your beauty, the way you are emotionally sensitive, you're emotionally intelligent. They feel like that's a huge part that adds to your beauty because you're very in tune to that. You're very in tune to your emotions. You're very in tune to other people's emotions, and you care. Like I'm hearing you give a damn. Like you actually care. You care about people. You care about how they feel. You have a strong level of empathy here. It's very beautiful, and I'm hearing it's very refreshing. And we see again a lot of that water energy. People feel like, you make waves. You stand out. And it's like you are not afraid to stand out. You're not afraid to do things differently. You're not afraid to be who you are. You're not afraid to be yourself, okay? And people view you as a change maker. They feel like that's something that's very beautiful about you too, because they feel like, you're not pretending. You're not trying to be someone you're not. Like I said, some of you, you may even be like, gothic or, whatever. You just have a unique sense of style, but it very much aligns with your physical beauty. Like I hope I'm being clear when I say this, like people look at you and then they look at your style and everything and they're like, wow, that all, like it makes sense. And it's very unique and it's very different. It's refreshing and it stands out. And then when people get to know you, they feel like, it's beautiful how grounded you are. It's beautiful how in tune to the earth you are. How in tune to, so many of you you feel like you're very in tune to energies. You're very sensitive to energies. You're very sensitive to many different things here on earth, animals, the plants and trees and things of the earth. This is why you come across as a very abundant person as well, okay? But people feel like it's very beautiful how grounded you are, how you are not afraid to be yourself. You stand out. People find it very beautiful the way you communicate. With the air element, that's communication. Some of you, you have a very strong throat chakra here, okay? So this could be with your speaking. It could also be with your writing. However you communicate and get the words across, it's very beautiful. Some of you are writers, okay? And your writing is very beautiful and it touches people very deeply. I'm hearing to their soul, okay? They feel it in their soul. When you write and you speak different things, this is very beautiful. People feel like it's also beautiful how you're not afraid to look in the mirror. Like you're not afraid to look at yourself. You're self-aware. You're not afraid to change things that need to be changed or to make adjustments or to improve. Like you're not hiding from yourself. You're not hiding from situations. You're not running. You're looking in the mirror. You're facing things head on. You're not acting like you know it all or you have it all figured out. This is very beautiful. And people also feel like, again, with this external validation, what I'm getting is for many of you, people just feel like, that doesn't, like validation, Like, I'm not saying that you don't like it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that they feel like you don't like validation. It's almost like, again, like they feel like you don't need it, or they just feel like, you don't, almost like you don't know how beautiful you really are, or you don't. I'm not saying that you don't see your own beauty. Maybe it's just like you're just not caught up in that. That's what I feel like it is. Like, you you know you're beautiful, you know you're handsome, but that doesn't, like, you're, it doesn't expand your ego, or like you're not so focused on that, like that's not a big focus for you. And people feel like that's what makes you even more beautiful. The fact that you're just not superficial, and you're not, your ego isn't huge, and you're not just focused on like, oh, I'm so beautiful, and oh, I'm this, and oh, I'm that. Like, you're not self-centered. You're not focused on that in that way. Okay? A lot of people really feel like you're really beautiful. And what I'm hearing is they feel like your inner beauty is more beautiful than your outer beauty. And they feel like you're already, so beautiful, so gorgeous, so handsome on the outside. But they feel like your soul, your inner beauty is even more beautiful, or that really makes you who you are. Okay, now let's talk about, these cards are going to be, how can you enhance your beauty even more? Okay. How can you continue to grow your beauty even more? Mother Earth, be strong, transformation, and bodies of water. Wow. So many of you, again, you're very in tune with the water element here. Okay. And this helps you to grow with your beauty even more. It says, spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So continue to pour into yourself. Continue to spend time with the water. You need the water. The water helps you to recharge. The water helps you to, enhance your beauty by enhancing your light, and to refill yourself, replenish. Excuse me. The water restores you. Okay. Transformation is big here. The more you transform, the more beautiful you become. Like I said, many of you, you're very colorful, or again, the way you express yourself in your beauty is in with many colors. It's very beautiful here. Okay. So continue to do things like that. But with this transformation, the more you transform, grow, change, and evolve, the more beautiful you become. You may even feel like right now you're just so beautiful, but it's going to keep growing. The more you transform, heal, grow, and evolve, you're going to continue to grow in your beauty. Continue to be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and strength assures a happy outcome. Continue to remain strong. Continue to increase your own personal power, having that strong solar plexus. This helps you to grow within your beauty, more confidence, more of that divinity and purity. And then Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So many of you are called to help Mother Earth, help restore Mother Earth, help preserve Mother Earth. However, in whatever capacity that is, that could be with helping humanity, that could be with working with environmental causes. That could be just, you doing your part, recycling, maybe even picking up trash, however that looks for you. But also being grounded, okay? Grounded and rooted in your physical human experience, enjoying being a human, enjoying your experience here on earth, and being rooted and grounded in the present moment, okay? This is really beautiful. Now let's get your final healing messages out. Okay. Spirit weaver, gatherer, spirit of the north, and abundance. Wow. Many of you are getting ready to come into a harvest. Okay. It's getting ready to be a harvest time. Like I said, many of you are very abundant anyway. These cards are so beautiful. It's so colorful. I just feel like this group is very colorful here. Many of you, you're getting ready to come into some type of abundance here. You've been gathering, you've been planting, you planted the seeds, you've been nurturing the seeds. Now you're gathering. Now it's getting ready to be a harvest. Many of you are really transforming really quickly. And we have here 12 and then 1, okay? And this is just giving me big Empress energy. This is 3 and this is 1. I mean, there's another 3, but this is 7. You know, 3's here. We have 43, 34. This is just big energy. 2 sevens here, a 4. There's something big that's going to happen, okay? For many of you, it's more than one thing. It's just blessings pouring in on you. And for many of you, it's a surprise. You don't see this coming. You don't know that this is coming, but it's coming in and it's weaving together really beautifully, okay? You just have to trust and let go and keep facing north. That's your north node. That's your destiny. That's your life purpose, because this is who you are. This is who you are. You stand out. You're a beautiful light. People are attracted to you because of your light, your beauty. You have that stand out factor, those standout qualities here. Keep facing north, okay? Keep looking at your destiny, following the light, having divine intention, and moving forward, because beautiful blessings are coming in. Like I said, it's a surprise. I don't know. I can't tap in. There's nothing coming through here. And it's meant to be a surprise, and it's meant to catch you off guard. And it's coming in faster than you think. So continue to surrender, let go, and trust and believe. Believe these seeds that you planted, these intentions are coming in for a beautiful harvest. It's huge, and you deserve this. This is well deserved for your hard work, dedication, okay? And loyalty to yourself and your journey. Thank you for being here. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm proud of you. Keep going. You got this. You're so strong. You're so beautiful. You're so handsome. We are grateful to have you here. I'm grateful to have you here. Thank you for being here. You're so important. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Cherish yourself. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Fatu. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love, your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. My name is Nicole. Okay, transform with Raven. How do people view your beauty? You know, many people feel like some of you have this like duality to you, okay? It's like you have this light and this, it's not like when I say darkness, it's not, I'm not saying it in like a bad way or a negative way, but it's like like the darkness can be beautiful too. Sometimes we think about the darkness and we think about, oh, it's so bad. Like you have a beautiful duality to you. And it's like people see this when they physically look at you. It's like something they may not be able to articulate what that is, but what I'm seeing here is like this duality here. There's a duality to you that people can see with your physical appearance, and it's very beautiful. It's very appealing. It really pulls you in. Some of you could even have like an androgynous look. That's not for everyone, but some of you could. You know, you could have, again, like an androgynous look, and that's very beautiful as well. There's something here about your facial features. Like some of you have beautiful bone structure, beautiful cheekbones, beautiful, like the way your facial structure is very beautiful. Just there's something with the cheeks, there's something with like your jawline, there's something with your nose and your eyes. Many of you, I'm getting that you have beautiful eyes as well. Like I feel like many of you, your look is just, again, it's very different. It's very like many of you, some of you could have even been bullied when you were younger. Like people tried to make fun of some of your features. Like they could have made fun of like something on your face or like your head. And now when people see you, they're like, oh my gosh, like, wow, like you look totally different now. Okay. For some of you, you have really transformed. Like your looks have really transformed from like childhood to now, or even from like 10 years ago or 5 years ago until now. Like, you've had some big transformations with your physical appearance. And people may have viewed you before as being, just like average or something like that, or like, you're cute or whatever. And now, you're coming across as just this powerhouse beauty. Doesn't matter your gender here. Beautiful, handsome, gorgeous. Like, many people are taking a second look at you. People are looking at you differently. People view you differently. Things have really transformed with your physical appearance. And now you are just very beautiful, very handsome, sexy, very attractive. I'm not saying that people didn't think you were like this before, but now it's like there's something different about you. You're shining differently now. Your light is different. Okay, let's find out some more. This is so funny. This came out as the first card in the last reading, but this feels like a different energy. But anyway, Nine of Pentacles, Knave of Swords, the Empress, the Hermit, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Moon, the Fool, the Chariot. This is interesting. And Knave of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. How do people view your beauty? Okay, for some of you, you attract obsessive lovers. Okay, that came out in Pile 1 too. Some of you, your lovers get very obsessed with you, especially in the bedroom, especially sexually. They feel very obsessed with your bedroom action. Okay, if you're a masculine here, the people that you're attracted to, they feel like you have, like, you're packing. Okay, I don't want to say all of that because I don't know, YouTube is getting funny about stuff, but you have a big pipe. Okay, if you're feminine, the people you're attracted to, they feel like you have an amazing box. Like, the people that you're attracted to, in the bedroom, they feel like you are unforgettable. Okay, you're very memorable. They don't forget about you. For some of you, there's been rumors about you, or people, like, word on the street, people talking. Like, people have been talking about how you are in the bedroom. This is not for everyone, okay? But for some of you, like, word gets around that you're good in the bedroom, and, like, you know what to do, you know how to do it, and you do it well. So just for the simple fact of that, like, people want to have some, okay? People want to be in there and they want to be a part of it. For some of you, people fantasize about you. People feel like, again, like, for some of you, I'm just not gonna bullshit right now, okay? I don't do that anyway, but I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. People look at you and they start automatically feeling like they want to get in the bedroom with you. Like, for some of you, you know how they say love at first sight? For some of you, it's lust at first sight, okay? Now, I'm not saying that they don't fall in love with you, and I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing, but I mean, you take that how it resonates for you. But it's like people lust after you. When they see you, it's like they want to sleep with you. I'm not saying, again, that they don't think you're beautiful, handsome, gorgeous. I'm not saying that, but it's like they look at you and they're like, oh, they want to be in the bedroom with you. They want to have you now. For some of you, it's like, people feel like they could even be with in a relationship, and they see you and they want to be with you, even if it is for one night. Okay, like, they, I mean, I'm even hearing married people. Okay, like, they're like, can you keep a secret? Okay, for some of you, it's like, and I'm getting like, many of you are not the typical classic quote unquote classic beauty. Like your beauty is very different. Your beauty is very unique. Like I said, some of you could even have like an androgynous look, or it's just something very different here. You know, you could be like a masculine with like long hair. Um, you could be a feminine with like really short hair. And I don't, it's just something very different here about your physical body and features. And with your facial structure and your bone structure, it's very different. It's very stand out. It's very, like I said, some of you could have even been bullied when you were younger, or people tried to play you, or people tried to like, oh, you know, yeah, look at your head. And then it's like, you know, now it's like, wow, look at your head. Like it's beautiful. Like there's something here with that. And like for some of you, I feel that it's also your height. You could be tall. Okay, doesn't matter your gender. Like because I'm getting this energy of like long legs or really appealing legs. Like I said, for some of you, you know, you when people see you, they just want to sleep with you. That's really coming across here. People start lusting after you. For some of you, I'm getting this energy of, you know, like I said, for some of you people, you could be on a platform here. And so people have talked about you and talked about how you are in the bedroom, things like that. And so when people hear about this, they're like, they'll be trying to act like, what? Like, oh, I don't want that person. And then if they get the chance to be in a room with you, they're all over you. Like this is really funny to me. I don't know why this is funny. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. For some of you, people have these fantasies about you about like being dominant and submissive and I don't know why sex stuff keeps coming through. I mean, I know what kind of deck this is, but Pile One was not like this at all. Like this is like rated R version. And I'm not even trying to go there with this right now, but this is what's really coming through right now. For some of you, people just feel like some of you may have like you may have children and you know people are like, oh, you know, like yeah, I see why you have the children that you have. Like some of you could have like 3 or 4 children or something like that. And then people are like, yeah, I see why you have 4 kids. Like, this is like the kind of stuff that I'm hearing in my mind right now. Like, people feel like, you know, you could go a marathon in the bedroom. You know what to do, you know how to do it. For some of you, like I said, you attract obsessive lovers, and maybe you get obsessive with your lovers too. For some of you, I feel like it's been maybe just like 1 or 2 lovers that you get really hooked on and you get really obsessed with those lovers. And you know, even when they try to like let you go, you and this person or you and those people keep coming back together, and it could be toxic, and it's just like, you know, both of you can't really give it up. And but this is not this reading. I don't know. This I mean, I flow with the energy, guys, but this is not a love reading. But this is where this is going. This is coming through for someone. For someone needed to hear that, I guess. Like you attract obsessive lovers, and you could be obsessive with your lovers as well. Or people feel like you can be an obsessive lover, or people get addicted to you as well. Some people are addicted to your beauty. Some people feel like, you know, your beauty is very one of a kind, it's very different. And they get very like hooked on your look, hooked on the way like you dress, hooked on the way like you move. Some of you is like you'll attract lovers that want you to like they like the way you dress when they meet you, but then it's like over time they don't want you dressing like that. They feel like it's like attracting too much attention. Some of you, I don't know. Okay, we're getting ready to move on and keep getting some more. We're going to continue, but some of you attract lovers. It's like they're very into your look, and they're very like they love the way you dress, they love the way you look, but then it's like you get too much attention, or they don't like the attention that you get, and then they want you to tone it down, or they want you to change who you are, but that pulled them in. Someone needed to hear that. Okay, let's find out. How do people view your beauty? Shift the way to new potential. the distraction of shiny things. Integrate your knowing. What do you really want? You are living poetry. Cozy up with risk. Okay, so we're going to talk about your inner beauty now. Oh my gosh. You guys are a hot commodity. Woo! How to? Goodness, y'all got people talking. It's a lot of people that want to taste. Okay, so people feel like, you know, you're beautiful because you figure out what it is you really want. You get clear on what you want. You get clear on how to make it happen. You get clear on how to move things forward, okay? Sometimes I'm getting this energy of people feel like you may be a little indecisive, but once you get decisive, you take action and you move. You know, it doesn't take you long. And they feel like that's very beautiful. And I feel like that's a very beautiful quality that you possess because they feel like a lot of people don't take action. Okay, so they feel like, they feel like you're really, many people feel like you are a poet or you're an excellent writer or the words that you speak or you're very musical with your words. You could even be a musician or a musical artist. But people feel like, you are poetry. Like you're so different. I keep getting different, very unique. They feel like, again, you're very unique. For some of you, you sing to people in the bedroom. I know that this keeps coming up, but I have to, again, I got to flow with this. Okay, you sing to people in the bedroom, or there's some type of whistling, or there's some type of thing that you do. For some of you, people really like the way you do whatever you do with your hands and your mouth, okay? They feel like your hands and your mouth are very, like it's very on point, very prominent here. It's very sticking out, okay? But back to this. They feel like, you know what to say to people. You're so eloquent with your words. Like, your story is just so poetic, so beautiful. Some of you have a really watery vibe to you as well. Like, it's just a very creative energy that you have. And your creativity is expressed through your beauty. Like, beauty and creative expression is important to you, and you express that through like your clothes or your hair, and it's really beautiful, and it's very like they feel like that creative side to you adds to your beauty. Some of you like nice things, or you like luxury, or you like to live a luxurious life, or again, you just like nice things. You may like jewelry and things like that. um People feel like, that adds to your beauty, that just adds to your vibe. Many people feel like, you have a very beautiful vibe and aesthetic. Like, your aesthetic is different. It's not like everyone else's. I keep hearing that. Like, some of you could even like wear you know, like the way you dress is a lot different from a lot of different people. It doesn't matter your gender here, okay? Like, you're not wearing the typical clothing. You're not wearing typical things. Like, again, you put things together the way you like to wear them. And like I said, for some of you, it's like this is very attractive and appealing, and that pulls partners in. And some of you, is like, you continue that style and then partners get upset the way that you dress, but you express your beauty through your style, through your sense of fashion as well. People feel like, you don't mind taking risk. This makes you very beautiful. Like, you take risk, you go for it, you take opportunities that you feel is suitable for you because you follow your inner knowing, or you integrate your knowing, or you just have this knowing, you have this way about you where, you figure it out as you go, or you're tapping into something that people really don't see, or you're just kind of, again, you're going with the flow. You figure it out. If it works, it does. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, whatever. Like, it's kind of like you're just figuring things out as you go, and that's how you live, and you live like that bold, I don't want to say carefree nature. I'm not getting carefree, but it's like you're bold, you're brave, you go for it, okay? And a lot of people feel like, you're very poetic, you're very creative, you're very expressive. These things add to your beauty. You're very passionate. People feel like you're extremely passionate. And that's why with the physical part, it kept coming through with the bedroom. Like many of you are very expressive and passionately expressive in the bedroom. And this really adds to your beauty as well, okay? Okay, now let's find out with these set of cards, how can you enhance your beauty even more, okay? Compassion, guardian, true love, sacred space, and blossoming. Okay, so continue to grow. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself, the process, and do not give up. So many of you are evolving. Sorry about that. Many of you are transforming. Many of you are turning the page, turning the corner, moving into some new energy, and you're protected. With that guardian energy here, you're protected, but continue to protect yourself. Continue to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your energy, and know that you are spiritually protected and walk in your protection. But be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to blossom, allow yourself to unfold, allow yourself to pull back more layers and discover new parts of yourself, and be patient with this process because you're doing a great job. The more you do that, the more beautiful you become. The more you trust in your protection, the more you trust that you're protected, you're provided for, that you are abundant. The more compassion that you gain for yourself and for others. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone, okay? So the more you release that judgment of yourself and others, you become more beautiful. You expand your light. You shine your light even more, okay? With this true love, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So whether you're loving, and I just saw 555. So that's a big change coming in. It could be within your love life. Whether, you are loving a partner or a family member or a friend, doesn't matter. Make sure you're loving yourself too. Okay? You could love others all day long, but if you don't love yourself, you have to love yourself as well. Okay? So make sure that you are giving yourself that self-love, self-compassion, protecting yourself, protecting your energy, treating yourself well, taking care of yourself. And then finally, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So when whatever you resonate with, whether that's spirit, God, the higher power, the earth, the universe, take time to have that sacred space to connect. You are connected, connect with your divinity, with your purity, connect in that way. The more you do that, the more beautiful you enhance your beauty and you grow your beauty because you're naturally very beautiful. You're naturally compassionate. You're naturally generous and giving. But again, these things have to start within you first. Now let's get your healing messages out. Okay. Forest bathing. Sight of owl. Seer. The mountain. And fern. Okay. So right now is the time for rest and healing. Many of you, it's time to connect with nature as well. And it's time to get some more rest at night. Some of you need to take a spiritual bath, taking like a spiritual bath, putting that bath salts in your bath, relaxing in some water, getting your rest at night. There's a strong thing about needing rest here. Rest to replenish, rest to heal, rest to restore your energy. Also, with this forest bathing, this is in fern, this is about connecting with nature, okay? Connecting, taking time to be in nature, taking time to ground your energy, taking time to clear out the clutter in your mind, and let nature heal you, let nature restore you, let nature replenish you. Okay, there's an energy here of restoration and being replenished. Also, drinking more water, that will be good for you right now too. Okay, because I'm all of a sudden really thirsty. So some of you could really benefit from drinking more water. With the sight of the owl and the seer, your intuitive abilities are growing. Your psychic abilities, intuitive abilities are growing. You are seeing things a bit more clear. You're seeing things from a higher elevation, from a higher perspective. You're seeing things from a different angle. Pay attention to what is being shown to you. Pay attention to the downloads. Pay attention to the information and the answers that's available to you right now, because many of you are getting a lot of downloads and clarity, and it's aligning you, because we have here 27, 28. These things are aligning you, and 9 and 10. We have 3 10s here. Wow. Many of you are closing out a cycle. We have 2 9s and 3 10s. Many of you are closing out a cycle. So this is huge. This is integration happening. You're integrating. Yeah, we have 9 9 10 10 10. This is an integration. So you need rest. You need to be restored. You need to be replenished. You need to connect with nature, because you're getting a lot of clarity. You're ending a cycle. So you're going to be getting downloads like crazy. Whatever it is that felt like an illusion, whatever it is that felt like it was like unclear, you needed clarity, you needed answers, is coming in now. So take care of your physical body, because you're going through a huge transformation. When you end a cycle, your physical body needs that time to handle the energy that's coming in. It's like, it's a lot of energy, a lot of activations, a lot of things closing out, because you're moving, like you're upgrading to a new cycle. Okay. And so you're upgrading to a new way of being. So you have to take care of, like, your physical body can't handle everything at once. And if you are not getting the rest, if you're not drinking your water, if you're not taking care of your physical body, you slow down the progress. Your mind and your spirit can only do but so much. Physical body has to be taken care of. So physical body needs that restoration right now, because your physical body is trying to, when you end a cycle like this, you're ending a cycle where your mind, body, and soul is coming together to connect and upgrade. So many of you, your mind and your soul is there, but your body needs that medicine, needs that restoration, needs to be replenished in order to close this chapter out, in order for everything to integrate. Because if your body is not on board, this integration can't fully happen. And things are still going to feel cloudy in your mind, okay? So your body needs that to be able to bring this to fruition. And then everything is going to click, and you're going to be like, wow, it's just streamlined. Everything's moving. You're thinking clearly. The downloads are just coming down. It's like, yes, yes, yes. So take care of your body, because many of you, you're being upgraded like crazy right now. You're closing out a big cycle here. Congratulations. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Proud of you. Continue to do the work. You're doing an amazing job. I mean, this is huge here. Many of you, this is a huge elevation, a huge cycle you're closing out and moving into something big here. This is huge. Get the rest. Take care of your body. Love yourself. Cherish yourself. Honor yourself. Be proud of yourself. Congratulations. You've done the work. You deserve this. This is your time. Take care of yourself so you can finish this out strong. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. Thank you for being here. My name is Nicole. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for your love and your support. Let's get into it. Okay. The shift. How do people view your beauty? Some of you have tattoos, and people really feel drawn into your tattoos, okay? Some of you are really, like you have many tattoos, or, your tattoos stand out to people. People find this to be very beautiful. People find this to be very intriguing. They find this to be very like some of you may be pretty much covered with tattoos, but people find this to be very beautiful, okay? Where some people, they would normally not feel like that's attractive or appealing. They feel like it looks really good on you. Like they feel like, your tattoos have some type of meaning, or, your tattoos tell some type of story, or it's just like a part of you. Like it just looks really good on you. It's like it fits your personality, it fits your vibe. Some of you people feel like you have this watery, classic type beauty to you. Like it's very like, how can I describe this? Because this is different. It's like a star seed energy, but it's also just like a you're not from here energy, kind of like. I hope that makes sense. Like it's like, like if you're a masculine here, you don't have to be, but if you're a masculine here, your beauty stands out because you seem to be very, when I say watery, like you have this sensitive nature. You come across as like you have this empathic sensitivity, or, you have this like, this connection with people, this connection with humanity, this connection with like women. Like you may be a masculine that's very in tune to your feminine energy. And it's like, this is evident. Even looking at you, you could be a water sign, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be. But looking at you, it's like people pick this up. And people feel like this is very beautiful. Like you have an approachable nature to you. You have some type of like approachable beauty. Okay. For some of you, you have this unique, different beauty to you. I'm getting like your smile. I'm getting something with your hair, whether it's short or long. It's something like you could dye your hair different colors. It's also your smile. People feel like that's very beautiful. Some of you could be really tall, and that's very beautiful to people as well. It's something also with your body. Like some of you are like tall and slender, and people just feel like you may not like your body. I hope you do love your body, but you may have felt like at times it was difficult for you to like your body. And people feel like your body is so beautiful. Like it's so different, it's so unique. It's not like everyone else's. Like many of you, you like your uniqueness is beautiful. The fact that you're not like everyone else. And it's like you have this like sweet, approachable, disarming nature to you. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, it doesn't matter. Um, some of you are like super funny, okay? Some of you have this, it's just a very beautiful, empathic nature to you. It's almost like you don't really know how beautiful your sensitivity is, or you don't really know how beautiful your empathy is, your level of empathy, or your connection to people, or like the fact that people feel like they could come up to you and ask you a question and you're just going to be so nice, so chill, so cool about it. Like that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful to people. Let's get more into this because I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Like I feel like many of you, like you make people smile, or you just have this way about you where people can come up to you and ask you just like a random ass question, and you answer it, and it's so comforting to people. Like you help, like people could be in fear about like, oh my God, how do I get to this place? And then they see you and they're like, and you're like, yeah, make a right, then make a left, then make a right, and you're there. And they're like, oh my God, thank God. Oh my God. Like they're calm, like they've calmed down. And that's so beautiful. Like that's so, I want you to get that. Like that is so, that's a gift. You have this gift to like calm people down and to make people feel like it's going to be okay. Just as simple as giving someone directions or telling someone, yeah, it's on the next aisle. Just check out the next aisle and you'll see those chips. And they're like, oh my God, thank you. Like, that's a gift. That's beauty. Okay. Let's get more into this. Okay. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knave of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, Knight of Swords. Oh, and Ten of Cups. Okay. Pile three. Let's get into this. Okay. Many of you have, okay. How do people view your beauty? Many of you are like a mystery. Like, people, like, when they first meet you, it's like some of you, you have this, like, okay, it's like this. I'm trying to catch my words because this is very interesting, okay? Many of you is like, people get attracted to you for whatever it is. It could be because you're funny. It could be because many of you have a beautiful sense of humor. A lot of people feel like your sense of humor is very beautiful. It's very comforting. You have this comforting nature to you that really allows people to like be themselves. And it could be because you are yourself that people find this to be so beautiful and they feel like they can be themselves. Like, they don't have to wear a mask. They don't have to pretend to be someone that they are not. They don't have to pretend around you. Like, many of you, again, like, it's not like you're going around saying, hey, I am who I am and this is me, and like you're wearing a t-shirt with all your qualities on a t-shirt. It's not like that. It's like your energy. Your energy is very much like you are who you are. You wear what you want to wear. Your tattoos tell your story. You're not out here just trying to be like anyone. You're just you. And people pick that up. Like, immediately from meeting you, they pick that up and they find that to be very beautiful. But when they start to get to know you, they feel like you're just like this candy that keeps getting better, or like something that just keeps unraveling, and it's like more beauty underneath, and it's more to go, and it's like more surprises, more mystery. Many of you are layered. Many of you are very deep. Many of you, and also very good in the bedroom. The people that sleep with you in the bedroom, they feel like you're extremely skilled, extremely in tune. Many of you are very intuitive. You're very intuitive to your partners. You're very in tune to how to please them. They find this to be very beautiful. Many people are shocked at how good you are in the bedroom. I have to just say it. Some of you, it's like, again, it's like that mysterious energy. Like, I'm not saying that they didn't want to sleep with you, but it's like, they're like, yeah, okay, I'm going to sleep with pile three. This is going to be cool. But then it's like, after it's done, it's like, whoa, like, you blew their mind. Many of you, people feel like you're the best lover that they've ever had. And it's because you're so intuitive. And I know that this reading is not about, the bedroom and all of that, but I have to say that because that makes you really beautiful. It's very surprising because it's like many of you are very empathic and emotionally in tune to your partners. So it's like you heal your partners through the bedroom. Many of you are healers in that way. Like, many of you are healers regardless, but you heal them in the bedroom, and it's healing for you too. But it's like, you know how to touch them. You know how to kiss them. You know how to make them feel like they could be themselves. This is what's really beautiful about you. Like, you allow people to be themselves. They don't have to pretend with you. They don't have to be someone that they're not or try to impress you. Impressing you is just about being yourself. Like, that's impressive to you, and people feel that. And that's what makes you so beautiful, because people feel like this is just like they could just be themselves, and you accept them. And I feel like this is mainly because you accept yourself. People feel like you love yourself, you accept yourself, but people don't expect, like, many people feel like your beauty is so mysterious, and it's so layered, and it's so multidimensional, and it's so like, it shows up in so many different ways. I can't even explain it. Like, it's infinite here. It's so many different things that I'm hearing and seeing that people feel like makes you so beautiful. And it's almost just like the gift that keeps giving. Like, you show up as beautiful on Monday, and then you outdo yourself on Tuesday, and then you outdo yourself again on Wednesday. Like, you're very thoughtful. You're very kind. physically you're different, you're unique. Like many of you, it's like, for example, like you will go to, let's just say it's like a formal dressy event, and you're going to go, like, you're going to be dressy and dressed up, but you're going to dress up in the way you want to do it. Like you may wear like a dress and a gown with like tennis shoes, or you may wear, if you're masculine, you may wear a suit or a tux with like some type of tennis shoes or something like that. Or you're just going to do it the way you want to do it. Like you're not going to just be like everyone else. That's just not you. And it's like the fact that you do that and you don't, like, you don't care. I'm not going to say you don't care, but it's like you have to be true to yourself. And that's your main thing. And this is what really makes you beautiful. People really feel like your lovers are really coming through. And for some of me, ooh, see, look at that. Look at the camera just moved. Wow. Many of you really shake up their world. I'm trying to tell you, people don't see you coming. It's like, I'm not saying that they expect for you to be bad in bed. I'm not getting that at all. But it's like they don't expect what they get. Like you exceed expectations. Like you blow their mind. And it's like some of you, like, again, you have this very watery, creative, empathetic, sensitive nature. And then in the bedroom, you become like this beast. Like you're calling the shots and you're telling them, like, do this. And we're going to, like, I mean, I'm not saying that you say that, but you just move in that way. You know what I mean? Like you're very in tune. You're very in tune to your partners. Like some of you, it's like you take your partners to the next level. Like you're in tune with them in the way of like, okay, they really want to, I'm intuitively picking up that they really want to try this position or they really want to go there. So I'm just going to do it. And it's like the partners just don't know, like, they're like, oh my gosh, like, their mind is blown. Many of you, your beauty blows people's mind. Like, your beauty is not, it's just not one layer. It's just not one dimensional. It's in so many different ways. And it's like, the more people get to know you, the more beautiful they feel you really are. Like people really do feel like you're genuinely beautiful inside and out. And they feel like you're the type of person that doesn't always get that recognition. Not to say that like you need it, but people may not automatically say like Pile 3 is beautiful. They may or may not, but it's like you're more beautiful than many people walking this earth that may get that automatic recognition. Like, you're so beautiful. You're so handsome. It's very appealing, very attractive. Okay. Overthinking can spoil the magic. You are light. Success and transformation. Befriend the word polarize. Soul on fire. Magic happens when you most expect it. Okay. People feel like you're beautiful because you flow. Many of you flow. Like you really do flow. Like you flow with life. Like many of you I'm picking up, like you've gone through things. You've gone through loss. You've gone through grief. You've gone through betrayal. Things have not been easy for you. And you've learned to become your own light, find your own joy, find your own happiness. Many of you, you're not fazed by the typical things in life. Like you're very much like, you're just different. You're very satisfied by like the small things or like thoughtful things or just things off the beating path. Many of you, you may live off the grid or you want to live off the grid and like come back around when you feel like it. Like many of you, you just do your own thing. You just flow wherever the wind blows. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, because sometimes when people would say that, it's like people are trying to act like people are flighty. No, it's like you literally flow with the energy. You move in that way. And that's so beautiful. And a lot of people they're really envious at the way that you're able to just find your own flow of life and you just move in that way. And it's like, you're not fazed by again, the typical things that most people are excited about. Like those things don't excite you. They're not really even that intriguing to you. You get excited by things that many people won't get excited about. And people find this to be so beautiful. People feel like you're very much a light. You know, you have this beautiful light. You have a beautiful soul. Like I said, many of you, it's like you're very intuitive and very empathetic and very sensitive. And that's really like, that just adds so much to your beauty. It adds so much to your story. It adds so much to just your soul. Like your soul is literally beautiful. Like a lot of people feel like you have a beautiful soul. And sorry, I just heard this weird noise. I mean, I think it's a child crying actually. But many people feel like you're magical, you're full of light. I just feel like many of you are misunderstood. Like, I feel like when people first meet you, people kind of make these expectations, or they assume that you're one way, or they assume that you're like this. And because some of you, again, you have these tattoos and stuff, so they may assume that you're like this, you know, bad guy or bad girl or whatever, or, you know, that you, I don't know. I just feel like people have their own preconceived notions about you when they first meet you. And then when they get to know you, they're like, wow, you're one of the most beautiful people I've ever met. Okay, so people also feel like it's beautiful the way you transform. Some of you, again, you've gone through things. You may have had addictions. You may have struggled with different things in your life. People feel like you continue to grow into an amazing person. People feel like, you know, you continue to transform, you transmute, you create alchemy. And the more that you transform, the more successful you are, the more beautiful you become. Like I said, some of you may have had addictions, and you live a clean lifestyle now, or you live a cleaner lifestyle, you know, or you've been really working on healing that and really working on releasing that. And people feel like the more you release, the more you heal, the more beautiful you become. You know, like many of you, again, people feel like you have such a beautiful soul. You're one of a kind. People don't forget about you, okay? Past lovers, friends, they don't forget about you. People think about you. People, for some of you, people pray for you, okay? People just feel like, you know, you are just really just a dynamic person, okay? Like, they don't make them like you. Like, you know, you're again just very one of a kind. People feel like, again, you have this duality to you. Like, although, you know, you're very kind and sweet and thoughtful and things like that, you know how to, like, you're very helpful with the people that you love and the people that you know. You know how to help them to see things from a different perspective, or you know how to, um, you know, step into your duality to help people to see themselves or to become self aware, things like that. Like, you have a beautiful way about you that really brings that out of people. And again, many people feel like you're very magical. Okay, you come off as very magical, you come off as very different, very unique. And again, I keep saying, like, you're yourself. A main part of your beauty is you are you. You're not trying to be like anyone else. And some of you may have been bullied for that or made fun of. And it's like people look at you so differently now, and they really respect you, and they're really like, wow, like you are just really yourself, and you love yourself. Like, it comes across like you really love yourself, and you really love how, you know, you want to do it your way. You're not going to be like everyone else. You're not meant to be like everyone else. Okay, now let's find out, how can you enhance your beauty? How can you grow more in your beauty? Receptivity, infinite supply, guiding children, high priestess, and go outside. Okay, so continue to take time to be in nature, okay? Take time to let nature heal you. Connect with nature. Connect with animals, connect with plants, connect with Mother Earth here. Because the more you do that, the more you transform, and the more you really, because many of you, again, are very empathic. You're very empathic. You're very in tune and sensitive to energies. So getting grounded, being in nature, that nature heals you. Mother Earth, being in nature is healing for you. That heals your soul. That brings you back. That gets you back rooted. And that removes those energies from your energy field. Because again, you are light. Let me get that card. You are light. Many people look at you as the light. You are a light for so many different people, okay? A guiding light. So that helps your beauty. Many of you, again, you're very intuitive. So the more you tap into your intuition and grow within your intuition and trust yourself, the more beautiful you will be. Because again, many of you are very empathic. And you are providing that empathy and sensitivity to so many people, okay? Whether you realize it or not. Even if it is to, again, a stranger who's asking for help. You're providing something that people need, okay? But that's you, again, growing within your intuition and being in tune to your intuition and to your inner knowing and trusting yourself and trusting the guidance that is available to you, okay? Trusting that you have a unlimited supply of everything that you need. You're very abundant. The more you trust in your abundance, the more beautiful you become. The more you allow yourself to receive. This card says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Again, so this is allowing yourself to receive, knowing that you're deserving of receiving, knowing that you're worthy of receiving, okay? You're worthy of receiving. Just like how you give to so many people, you deserve to receive that as well. You deserve to receive gifts, rewards, praise, whatever it is, abundance, okay? So allow yourself to receive, okay? And then guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children. So many of you have an ability to work with children. You can guide, you can help, you can counsel children. And not just children, it's just really people in general. But some of you have a special gift with working with children. So use that to grow within your beauty as well. But again, many of you are just very helpful. You don't realize how you are that light to so many people, to people in your family, your friends, your lovers, just random people that you meet. You are a light to them, and people really do appreciate you, and people really do love you, and people are grateful for you. Like I said, your lovers, they really have a reverence for you. Okay, they have pure gratitude for knowing you, for being with you. Okay, whether they have told you this or not, that's coming through very clearly, because many of you have healed people in the bedroom, and you've healed people in more ways than they can ever really tell you. Okay, so this is really beautiful. Wow. So let's get your final messages out, Pile 3. Okay. Birch, Spirit of the South. Accept your gifts. Run with wolves. And Sacred Temple. Many of you, so receptivity here, okay? Allowing yourself to receive. That's really coming through here. Accept your gifts. Accept that you're extremely intuitive. Accept your psychic abilities. Accept their spiritual gifts. It's a gift. It's a blessing. It's not a curse. Sometimes I keep hearing this, sometimes your gifts are a curse. Bullshit. None of your gifts are a curse. It's how you use it, and it's your mindset. It's your mindset, and it's your perception. If you perceive it to be a curse, it will be a curse. Everything that you're given is a gift. And again, it's how it's used and how you move forward with it. We have to change the mindset around these things, because it's like when we say things like that, then we will perceive it as a curse. But it's not. It's not a curse at all. It's a gift to help you on your journey, to help strengthen you, and to help you move forward. So accept these gifts. Some of you could be running away from your mission, or you're running away from, things on your journey, or really facing like who you really are spiritually. And you're being asked to really accept these gifts, because again, it's a gift. It's not something to be taken lightly. It's not something to be wasted. You have the gift for a reason. Many of you, again, you're a sacred temple. Treat your body like a sacred temple. Treat yourself as if you are a sacred temple, because that's who you are. You're very special. You're very kind. You're very giving. But again, you have to restore yourself and be kind and giving and loving and compassionate with yourself. And again, treating yourself, your body, as a sacred temple, because that's who you are. So again, really taking care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. With this run with wolves here, this is saying, many of you, again, you're already doing this with you. You're very unique. You have your own way of doing things. You don't follow the crowd. Continue to follow yourself. Follow whatever it is that you're following, and continue to stand out. Many of you may identify as a lone wolf, or you're a leader. Continue to do your own thing. You run with the wolves. You don't run with the pack. You are ahead of it. You do your own thing. You don't need to follow what everyone else is doing. You already don't do that. So don't feel like, if someone tries to change you, if someone tries to make you, like, let's just say, for example, you start dating someone and they are not really happy with you being yourself. They want to try to change you. And I'm not saying that you can't make changes, but if it doesn't feel right to you, then that person is not for you. Do things that feel good to you, because you are authentic to yourself, and you do your own thing, and you're not here to change. I mean, you change for the better, you transform for the better, but again, you are very individualistic. So it has to feel right for you, and yourself. So continue to be on that path, okay? Continue to embrace, again, many of you need to spend time in nature, because nature is very healing for you, and nature has that medicine that you need. Okay, if you feel like your energy is off, if you feel like you're not as grounded, if you feel like you have picked up on some lower frequencies, because again, many of you are very empathic. So people may come to you needing that help, needing that comfort, but that throws your energy off, because it's like you're so sensitive, you're picking up their energy. So you need that time in nature to rebalance, to heal, taking that spiritual bath, getting back recalibrated to yourself. Okay. And again, just being yourself. Many of you continue to be yourself, continue to be authentic to you, continue to trust where you're being guided, continue to trust your inner knowing. There's a big thing about trust. I think some of you don't realize how intuitive you really are, how gifted intuitively and psychically and spiritually that you really are. And it's time to start taking that on and really trusting that, and, acknowledging, yeah, you are psychic. You are very intuitive. You are very in tune, and you know this. And the more you trust that, the more it will grow. And the more you will trust yourself and trust your gifts. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm proud of you. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for being authentic. Thank you for being unique. Thank you for being an individual. Thank you for being true to yourself. Thank you for loving yourself, healing yourself. Take care of yourself, cherish yourself, honor yourself. There's only one you. You are one of a kind. We are grateful to have you here. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.